What is with this place? Ugh. It gives me the feeling of Creator Studio Beta becoming permanent. Oh shit, my worst nightmare! Oh, so that's why I felt that.
Hey, I heard you were having some trouble.
Yeah. I need your help with a question that's been giving me this itch I can't seem to make go away. It's been bleeding this whole time and that's doing nothing for me.
You might want to get that checked out, but sure. What's your question?
I've been wondering, what is up with the deep sea metro? It seems a little cuttlefishy to me.
First of all, that was a terrible pun, and second, what do you mean?
You know how there are all kinds of things in the deep sea metro that you don't see anywhere else? Like the different types of sea life, such as isopod freak and the literal definition of hell itself.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Why haven't we seen them or any other of these species outside of the deep sea metro? There has to be a reason.
Each creature we see down there in the subway was at one time a CQ device holder, trying to make it to the promised land like our player character. But they ran out of CQ points because they were bad at Splatoon 2 for the Nintendo Switch, and now roam the metro for eternity with no way to get out. Or you could just get a loan from your rich friend and never pay them back like an asshole.
That is true, but there is one flaw with that explanation. Since the player character made it outside of the deep sea metro, why are the rest of them stuck in the subway? Why wouldn't they just escape with Agent 8 to Inkopolis?
I mean, when Agent 3 comes and saves us from the big blender, they create a huge hole in the ceiling. Jeez, they'll be paying a lot in damage repairs. And we super jump through the hole, but I don't think someone like this big fella could perform a super jump.
Even if that one guy couldn't get out, that doesn't mean that any of the others couldn't somehow get up through that hole. If you think about it, Agent 8 is kind of selfish for just leaving them down there. Maybe Kamabo has something to do with it.
You mean the corporation that failed their mission to destroy the world that was thwarted by a teenager with a paintball gun? Yeah, I've heard of them. I also heard they've now obtained a new thing called bankruptcy.
Yes, them. Commander Tartar is hinted at being the CEO of Kamabo, and using it as a means of hiding his plans to eventually blend the test subjects who stumble down there.
But even if Kamabo is behind this, by some of Sea Cucumber's lines, it is hinted at with the defeat of Intelligent Telephone Man over here that Kamabo ceases to exist. So if that is the case, then Kamabo can't be behind why we don't see any of these creatures above ground in Inkopolis.
If Kamabo ceases to exist, then why is Sea Cucumber still operating the subway with the passengers? If anything, he should stop the metro system and let everyone get out.
In-game, it's implied that for some reason, Sea Cucumber didn't really care about what Tartar was doing, even though he was trying to destroy the world. But he was just dedicated to his work, so Sea Cucumber is just doing his job, even if his employer is long gone.
That must suck for creatures like Isopadre, who just want to make it to Inkopolis, but only manage to complete 2 stations.
He probably had C rank in all modes except for Clam Blitz. And there he had a C+. What a lad!
The passengers of the Deep Sea Metro are known as the denizens of the deep. From what Sea Cucumber says, they aren't allowed to live on the surface with society.
Why wouldn't they be allowed to live in Inkopolis? What did they do? Except for the fact that it gave me this itch and it's still bleeding, by the way.
I told you to get that checked out. It could be that the denizens of the deep all accidentally ended up in the metro, like how Agent 8 was fiercely fighting Agent 3 at Captain Cuttlefish in Octo Valley when something attacked them and they fell in the Deep Sea Metro. Now that they're stuck there, their only supposed way of getting out is to collect the 4 things and reach the promised land.
Also known as 4 pieces of a giant blender that seems like a fun amusement park attraction. Step up, kids, only $5 to get your guts spilled out and ripped to shreds. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity will be gone forever if you let it pass you by.
Kacero, I don't think that's an amusement park attraction.
But it has colored lights and everything, how can it not be?
All in all, there doesn't seem to be a definitive answer as to why the denizens of the deep are stuck in the Deep Sea Metro.
I doubt Nintendo will ever reveal more information than what is already given, considering the Octo expansion is just that. An expansion. Unless Splatoon 3 wants to touch on it more, but even so, that's probably a far ways away. At least we aren't the Zelda community with their unsatisfying official timeline bullshit.
Yeah, maybe we'll never know if they'll ever make it out of there, but at least they have Sea Cucumber to keep them company.
If you like this video, please let me know, because I'm willing to do more collaborations in this style in the future. Also, subscribe to Vasko if you haven't already, link at the top of the description or in the iCard at the top right of the screen. Any final words, Vasko?
This just in. Creator Studio Beta is replacing Creator Studio Classic in August of 2019.
Oh that wasn't a nightmare?
But why, YouTube? Why must you do this to us? Okay. And for those of you who are watching this video and for some reason he decides to put in there, don't forget to subscribe to Kacero. He's really cool. Okay, bye.